Hello, I'm Caitlyn Burnitis in the WUFT newsroom. For Thursday, September 22nd, here's your news in 90. Mylan CEO Heather Bresch faced some tough questions on Capitol Hill about the dramatic increase in the cost of the EpiPen. To start my journey, I created an online poll to see which news organizations people felt were more likely to create fake news. As you can see, the results vary greatly from person to person, from some people saying that they felt that no news organizations created fake news, to that all news organizations created fake news stories. Farmers plant cover crops like these to prevent soil erosion from extreme rainfall. Big event though, a monthly storytelling meetup where they open up this mic for people to tell their story. Florida Governor Rick Scott is urging Florida residents in evacuation zones to get out now. Time is running out.
UF students have received multiple alerts of crimes in neighborhoods around campus. Caitlyn Burnitis joins us now with more details on that crime trend. Caitlyn?
Well, James and Marie, many of the reports are coming from areas that are just right off of campus. There have been 2 different armed robberies the last 2 nights, and police are still scrambling to solve them. Last night's robbery comes on the heels of a home invasion late Monday night and an attempted robbery Sunday night. The victim was walking home when 2 men approached and one asked for a light. One of the men pulled out a gun and demanded the victim's wallet and phone. The latest of the armed robberies occurred here last night, only a few blocks from campus, making those around here concerned for their safety.
I live right there. When I got the UF alerts, I went straight to the elevator and looked down and I saw the cops right there. And 10 minutes ago, I was like, that could have been me. That could have been my sister. That could have been someone I knew, anyone.
I don't know if it's because the sun's setting earlier or what's going on, but it makes me feel like I'm not safe like any time of day, it's sad.
GPD says robberies are on track to trend up this year, breaking a steady decrease over the last 10 years.
Crime is unfortunately everywhere, and for the past 10 years, we here in Gainesville have been very lucky that crime rate has gone down, but unfortunately it's caught up with us.
Last night's robbery remains one of 4 armed robberies this year around the university campus, which are still unsolved.
If you're a victim of an armed robbery, you don't care about the crime rate, let's be honest. You want that offender to go to jail, and you want justice, and you want to be able to go around Gainesville as safely as possible.
GPD has asked UF Police to expand its patrol in some of these areas just off campus, so you may notice the extra manpower on the streets. Anyone with information about the crimes can call GPD's tip line at 393-7700.
But in some lighter news, a Gainesville dental clinic recently received a grant of nearly $2 million.
Yeah, the Florida Department of Health in Alachua County made the official announcement today at the clinic. WUFT's Caitlyn Burnitis joins us live from the newsroom. Caitlyn, can you tell us why this clinic was chosen to receive this grant?
Well, Jenna, this clinic has a targeted focus on improving Alachua County's overall oral health. They have a focus on providing dental care to individuals who cannot usually afford to see a dentist. Southwest Dental Clinic was full of excitement today at the official announcement of a nearly $2 million grant provided by United Health Foundation. The clinic will provide care on a sliding scale to people with or without insurance.
Many low-income areas and underserved populations don't have access to dental services, so this is an area that was definitely necessary, needed for the community.
What makes this clinic so unique is that it's located right in the heart of this community. Playgrounds and homes are located right across the street, making it easily accessible for those who need it.
Dental issues in virtually every survey you do in a community, it's almost always comes out as number 1 or 2 of unmet health needs.
For residents, a neighborhood clinic could make the difference.
Didn't bother to go to the dentist because you know you can afford it.
Even a doctor's appointment used to be a multi-bus journey. Now there's dental care too.
Hoping that this is just the beginning for this community.
Another hope is that with affordable access to routine care, the clinic can help prevent the pain and cost of treating very serious dental problems. Caitlyn Burnitis, WUFT News.
A new candy store is giving one public housing community hope for a brighter future.
WUFT's Caitlyn Burnitis went to Monique's Candyland in Woodland Park today and has this story.
Monique Brumfield just opened her own store with the help of the Gainesville Housing Authority's Small Business Incubator. Her neighborhood store for candies and convenience items is the first of its kind in the Woodland Park community. Brumfield moved from the Tampa area for her son's treatments at Shands. She had a hard time scheduling work shifts around her son's appointments, so she jumped at the chance of owning her own business.
When this store progresses, it's going to help not only me, but it helps my kids too, because like I said, I want to be a homeowner someday. I want to get off the program and be able to be stable enough for my kids.
GHA Small Business Incubator helps individuals like Brumfield become entrepreneurs by helping plan and fund their business ventures.
Monique's Candyland is located right in the heart of the Woodland community. Students get off the school bus right over here and can come over to her store right over here.
Other businesses in the incubator program, some home-based, also target their own neighborhood.
When they see people like Monique become a success, that's going to inspire others that if she can do it, I too can do it. Give them that sense of hope.
As for Brumfield, she has high hopes for her store and one day hopes to open a larger store and gas station. Caitlyn Burnitis, WUFT News. Hello, I'm Caitlyn Burnitis in the WUFT Newsroom. For Thursday, October 20th, here's your news in 90. At least 5 people were killed after Super Typhoon Haima smashed into the northern Philippines. The storm made landfall shortly before midnight last night. Gusts up to 195 miles per hour tore off tin roofs, and many villages lost power. Haima is the 12th typhoon to hit the Philippines this year. Iraq's prime minister says the battle to retake Mosul from ISIS is going quicker than expected. Iraqi and Kurdish forces have taken control of smaller villages surrounding the besieged city. The battle is currently entering its 4th day, but could last for weeks or months. Around 1.5 million people still live in Mosul, and the battle is expected to be the largest battle in Iraq since the 2003 U.S.-led invasion against Saddam Hussein. There were more reported cases of sexually transmitted diseases in the U.S. last year than ever before, according to the CDC. Health officials say there is no proof that talking about STDs with teens increases their sexual activity, and it could help them make smarter choices. Hyundai is recalling nearly 63,000 cars because their glass sunroofs can fly off into traffic. The recall involves certain Sonata mid-sized cars from the 2015 and 2016 model years. An artist is creating a memorial in honor of the Pulse nightclub shooting victims. The mural is located across the street from the club. A dedication ceremony will take place at the painting on the 1-year anniversary of the shooting. That's your news in 90. Thanks for watching.